Now, I'm sure all of you know that Minecraft is a wonderful game with lots of wonderful features, but there are a few features in Minecraft that go just a tiny bit unloved, things that most people don't generally use, and things that are a tiny bit outdated. I thought it'd be fun to show you all of them in today's video, so let's crack on. The first one is this. Now, I don't even know if I have to say anything here. I mean, look how slow this is. I can actually get off this guy and walk faster than he was traveling just then. The only positive of this situation is, it looks absolutely hilarious. For those of you who don't know, if you craft a furnace inside a minecart, you get what's known as a furnace minecart. Now, this doesn't exactly do what you'd expect. I thought it would smelt up items, but apparently it doesn't do that. Apparently it just places coal on the inside, and as you can see, it travels around for a bit. But there's a few issues with this. First off, you can't sit inside the minecart. Secondly, powered rails exist, and they're considerably faster. And thirdly, as you just saw right there, the coal doesn't even last very long, so you have to be constantly refueling this thing. I mean, if I'm honest, I can't even find a use for this. Now, this one might just be me, but I play with a lot of redstone, and I cannot remember the last time I created a system that used locking repeaters. I mean, they're cool, and I'm sure there are plenty of possibilities right here, but they just never seem particularly obvious. Maybe I'm just really dense. Let me know down in the comment section. Now, don't get me wrong, I love atmospheric mobs in Minecraft, and I feel like the game deserves a lot more of them, but bats would not have been my first choice. I mean, first off, they make a really annoying noise. Secondly, they're almost impossible to kill due to the way they fly. And thirdly, even when you do manage to kill them, you don't get anything for your trouble. Absolutely nothing gets dropped, you don't even get XP, it's just total rubbish. Speaking of mobs that don't exactly get much love, the polar bear. The Frostburn update has been out for, what, around about 7-8 months now? I am yet to go out looking for this thing, and to be honest with you, I don't really want to. I mean, sure, it's quite a cool mob, but it's not worth adventuring over. Now, this one is actually something I discovered while writing out the notes for today's video. There is an item in the game known as rabbit hide, which is dropped by a rabbit. There's a 0 to 1 chance of it happening, and it can be used to craft leather. Now, the only issue I have with this is rabbit farms are just as difficult to make as cow farms, and if you wanted leather, then you'd just build a cow farm. And also, the food produced by cows is better, which means that cows in general are just much better than this, and you get so much more leather and so much better food. I don't understand why you'd need that. This block right here. Now, I know this is a list of things that are unloved, and people seem to love this stuff. I don't know how you sleep at night. I mean, look at it. It is only good for building things that look like bird poo. That is literally it. It has no other use in the game, and it should be set fire to. I'm sure Iscarlet is going to love me for saying this. Under 10 times. In my entire time playing Minecraft, I would say I've opened this window under 10 times. Now, I've been playing Minecraft for around about 5 or 6 years. It's a very long time indeed, and I've put a lot of hours into this game. Under 10 times. Now, I don't know if it's just me being weird, but I never look at the achievements window. Let me know down in the comment section if you do. Maybe it's something that I should be doing more often. So as you can see right here, we've got a completely brand spanking new golden pickaxe, and throughout this clip, it is going to break. Now, I personally have no idea why anyone uses gold tools. I mean, yeah, I get it. They are pretty fast, as you can see. We're definitely flying through all of these blocks right here. But here's the issue, okay? Look at the durability bar. It's ridiculous. We get 31 uses out of this gold pickaxe right here, and then it's gone. It's gone forever. Why would you craft that? Now, I can safely say throughout my entire time playing Minecraft, which, as we've already discussed, is a very long time, I've never crafted one of these little fellas. A compass. Okay, we've got ourselves a compass. As you can see, it sort of functions. The thing is the F3 screen functions a lot better. I mean, look, we can see all of the details we possibly need. We can set coordinates and everything. And one other thing is that the compass seems to be very strange. I mean, what on earth is it doing? And in a similar vein, the clock. Oh, I wonder what time it is. Oh yeah, look. It's sunny. It must be daytime. Why would you need this in Minecraft? It's not like I've got an important meeting to get to that I have to be there at a specific time. No, I look up in the sky. It's daylight. If it's dark, it's probably nighttime. There we go. Don't need this. Now, previously, I would have said fishing, and I have to say conventional fishing is totally rubbish. I mean, you stand here for ages, and then generally speaking, you miss the fish that grabs the bobber. But I recently built an insane AFK fish farm on the Hermitcraft server, and it's got me tons upon tons of amazing enchanted books, so I suppose I can't really complain too much. Any type of food that involves me having to carry a bowl afterwards. I mean, yeah, I get it, okay? These are relatively good food sources. You can farm them and you can get all of the items and place them inside the bowl. It's brilliant, except for the fact that after you've eaten this thing, you then have an empty bowl that you have to carry around, which is a pain in the backside, especially because inventories haven't changed since the start of Minecraft and there's now about 1,000,001 items in the game. Your inventory fills up very fast, and I don't want it to be filled with lots of bowls. Plus, bowls use wood, and wood's great for lots of other things. Did you know that hay bales reduce the amount of fall damage you take? No, you probably didn't know that, because slime blocks and water do a much better job, aka they stop you from taking any full damage whatsoever, but more importantly, if you land on the edge of the hay bale, a bit like this, then you will take the full brunt of the full damage, and you will more than likely die. I can see why it's unloved. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to do it. I've saved this thing till last because I have mentioned it before, but I definitely feel like it deserves to be said again, and that is the weighted pressure plates. Now, the only use that I can possibly find for these things is to look cool, which, don't get me wrong, they really do. I love the look of the iron pressure plate right here, but I have never once seen this used in the way that it's meant to be used, and that's because A, it doesn't really work properly, and B, the actual intended use isn't particularly useful, so it never gets used in that way. Now, before I go, I just want to mention a couple of things. Number one, if you can think of any other unloved features in Minecraft, let me know them down in the comments section. I'd love to hear them. But number two, the seed that I've actually generated here is absolutely insane. It was a completely random generation, but as you can see, we've got a lovely area over here. Then we've got a desert village, we've got a desert temple, and just a lot of really nice environments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type seed down in that little chat area right there, and now you can seed the seed, copy it down, and you can turn this into your Minecraft survival world, because this is definitely a place that I'd like to play on. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.